And in our top business story, the Standard & Poor's credit rating agency has reaffirmed Abu Dhabi's rating, saying the emirate was in a good financial position to weather lower oil prices despite its relatively undiversified economy. The long-term sovereign debt rating was affirmed at AA, with short-term debt getting the top A1+ rating, as S&P said the outlook for the emirate remained stable. The assessment reaffirmed the preliminary rating issued this month when S&P reviewed the whole Arabian Gulf region in light of the sharp fall in oil prices in recent months. The full report by the agency concluded that the ratings on Abu Dhabi are supported by its strong fiscal and external positions, which afforded fiscal policy flexibility, adding that the exceptional strength of its net asset positions also provides a buffer to counter the negative effect of oil price swings on economic growth and government revenue, as well as on the external account. S&P also said its rating view was limited by a lack of transparency in Abu Dhabi's finances and data about the economy, with the agency stating that for this reason it would be changing its assumption about transfers to the government from the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority and would be revising down its estimate of the government surplus from 10% to 6% of GDP for the 2010 to 2014 period. The annual Microsoft in Education Global Forum, the first of its kind in the Middle East, kicked off in Dubai today. Attended by a huge audience of educators and government officials from across the region, company representatives are hoping the event will emphasize the importance of leveraging technology to build the skill set of the bulging youth population in the region seeking a stronger future and career. Being used in over 98% of schools worldwide, Microsoft has a strategic partnership with the UAE Ministry of Education, in which the Microsoft IT Academy authorized testing centers for secondary schools are gaining popularity. Meanwhile, the forum highlighted that technological strategies and solutions need to be adapted much more vigorously in the MENA region, while continuing to provide end-to-end education solutions and solving challenges within the industry. On the occasion of the forum, Microsoft announced the availability of Office 365 Pro Plus to students, faculty and staff at no charge. As of the 23rd of February, millions of eligible students around the world would have an opportunity to sign up for Office 365 Pro Plus and download free Office from their schools. Eligible students will be able to sign up and install Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote and access up to 5 PCs or Macs and mobile devices including Android, iPad and Windows tablets.
Microsoft Today in Education is all about empowering teachers. We see teachers and educators as the key enabler to ensure successful deployment of technology in the classroom and allowing students to have deeper engagement with immersive content. So really great examples of innovation in the classroom. As you saw today in the Global Forum, there was strong examples of the Smart Learning program that was displayed. But specifically, innovation that we're using actually is in Al Amal School, where we're enabling through Microsoft Education and Accessibility Solutions, the ability for students to communicate. This is students that are handicapped or have a disability. We enable them through technology, the ability to communicate, leveraging Microsoft technologies like OneNote and Office Mix, so they're able to communicate with their teachers and their staff.
A new real estate report has revealed that the Gulf states directly invested $3 billion in UK property in 2014, an amount that accounted for 10% of the total $26 billion of direct capital flows into the UK real estate market. The research by CBRE also showed that the Gulf investments were predominantly in London last year. Almost 50% of that contribution came from Qatar, which directly invested at least $1.3 billion. Abu Dhabi made the second largest contribution, pumping $1 billion into UK real estate, and was the results of deals that included the Abu Dhabi Financial Group's acquisition of London's Scotland Yard for $600 million. Saudi Arabia, meanwhile, accounted for less than 10% of the overall contribution by Gulf states, but CBRE predicts the kingdom to be increasingly active in 2015 as it continues to mature and seek greater direct exposure to real estate. Kuwait, meanwhile, accounted for less than 5% following a more active year in 2013. CBRE noted that despite its substantial investment in UK property, the Middle East accounted for less than 2% of central London vendors in 2014, with investors from the region tending to hold on to their acquisitions for longer periods rather than flipping them to make a quick profit. UAE builder Arabtec said a wholly owned subsidiary had won 930 million dirhams of contracts in Saudi Arabia's oil and gas industry. Arabtec said in a statement today that the projects include upgrading liquefied gas and refinery facilities for national oil firm Saudi Aramco. In December, Arabtec reported a 32% drop in third-quarter net profit, missing analysts' estimates by a wide margin as general expenses nearly doubled from a year earlier. The builder, in which Abu Dhabi state fund Abbar Investments owns a 36% stake, reported a profit of 68.7 million dirhams in the 3 months ending September 30, down from 100.8 million dirhams in the corresponding period of 2013.